Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome to another episode 53 of the Trinity podcast. Bang on cue. He was waiting so that he's bang on cue. Look at that clear glass of black coffee, ready to stay awake. Expecting yawns.
No yawns.
Zero.
Zero, like our strikers in front of goal.
Expected goals, zero. Expected yawns, zeros. Yeah, that is true. But welcome to episode 53 of the Trinity podcast. It's been another week at Man United. It's been also what's happened. Also, what's been happening during this year is it's a year of INEOS. We've all been talking about that. I think as a trio, as a Trinity, we should also talk about what that year has looked like. Me and Owen did that earlier on this morning. I'm sure, KG, you've had your thoughts as well. Been doing it with the delegates, etc. But we should bring that all in to talk about some stuff.
Because I haven't actually said anything. I didn't do a morning show. Went straight to Best of Enemies. I got. Wait a minute, guys. 2 against 1. It's a big one.
Yeah.
I
knew it was bad. I knew it must have been bad because even Ryan has posted. He's posted me. He's added me, so I could have to see it. And it's got the picture of the Pumba thing in the picture.
Bro.
I'm taking the absolute. I'm not even on Best of Enemies. Never even go on there.
No, you're on Best of Enemies.
So I thought if that's happening to me this far away from the show, I dread to think. Think what's happened to you. So, but before we get into all of that, of course, this show is brought to you by Oxford Natural and Gowan Life, and you can get your Optimum supplements through them. There is going to be another product on your way, but before we get to that, this is what all of the Optimum stuff is about. Take a look. This video is brought to you by Oxford Natural and the Optimum Day and Night capsules. This is the perfect way to take charge of your weight loss journey through Optimum. Scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the video description below to start your journey now. Look at the difference. I mean, just look at KG. The proof's in the pudding. Shout out to Oxford Natural every single week. Scan the QR code.
I had something to say because I saw something the other day of me, a picture of me back in the day.
Go for it. Go on.
I didn't believe it was me. It was like I was watching a game. I think I had my hand on my head and stuff, and I was like, "That doesn't look like me." Like it's so crazy.
I got that too. I imagine when you called me. It might be when you called me. You called me before the Spurs game. He was like, "I'm just on my way." Blah blah blah. And obviously, you know, we've got the thing that says on the phone, picture of KG, and all the comments went, "That's not picture." KG. Everyone went, "That's not KG."
Oh, so the old picture you've got of the on the phone picture definitely isn't him now.
Yeah,
it's just not.
At all. No.
This
so
is it.
Crazy. I can't believe it.
These are the changes. You know what I'm saying? Owen with the chiseled jawline as well. I'm on calisthenics and lifted up my own body. Don't know how, but you know what I'm saying? We're all been on the journeys, man. And you can scan the QR code there on screen to save up to 70% off your Optimum package. If you don't know what it is, I don't know where you guys have been. It's a fantastic supplement, a one-stop shop to all of your natural supplements that you need in one capsule that can aid you in your sleep, in your sugar deprivation, in your weight loss journey, in your health journey, in your exercise journey, all of these things, every single journey. So the link is in the video description below, and you can scan the QR code on screen to get up to 70% off using code UnitedView, and look out for another product coming out through Oxford Natural that we'll be talking about called Digest. It's all about your digestion system as well. So look out for that.
You spoke about journey. I don't know if this is how my mind works, but when I was driving home, I saw that trains can now go from King's. What the hell was that?
Sorry, carry on. No, something. Just carry on.
King's Cross, direct to Germany. St. Pancras. He's just talking about journeys. I don't know why in my head. I was like, there's a train line from King's Cross straight to Germany. And I don't know why that came into my head. Just literally as he was talking.
You see, I thought you were going to start the show off right, KG, with, you know what I mean? It's been a dodgy start. You know, I forgot to put the thing up on the screen. Flex has just clicked the comment. That doesn't exist. You've now started to talk about train lines for Germany. I'm going to get this back on track.
I think King's Cross to Germany is impressive, though. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, the Eurostar.
I don't even. I just saw it.
I'm just going to persevere through this. I'm just going to persevere through this madness.
Yes,
persevere. Back on track, and not the train tracks that KG is talking about, right? No. I was on the phone to Kevin the comedian earlier today, and whilst we were on the phone, we were bitching about a variety of different topics. As we were chatting, the draw for the Europa League happened,
Yes.
And we were going through and we were looking at the different permutations, which I will get on the screen for you guys shortly. All I'm saying is the conversation between Kev the Comic and myself, he had to hang up on the phone because he went, I need to go. I'm starting to believe. He went, I've got to hang up. I'm starting to believe we can win this whole thing, right? And because he was going for it. For those that haven't seen, it's on the screen at the moment. Yeah, he was looking at the sides of the thing. He had already convinced himself to put £100 on that Man United were going to win the Europa League. That is where he was at. He was going, oh, well, you know, Lyon, Fenerbahce, Roma, beat Spurs in the final.
Yeah.
You can't see that, Blake.
I mean, Eintracht Frankfurt one's interesting. And anyone having to play them over 2 legs, that'd be difficult. But you look at the. I mean, look, we're on probably I'd say just about the tougher side. I'd say.
I don't know. Some are saying that Spurs got the
Spurs got a tougher side. Lazio, I suppose they finished top, didn't they? Ajax, they haven't been great, but one, they're going to take each other out. They're going to take each other out. Frankfurt's difficult. AZ, I don't think's that great. Who's the top
they knocked out Galatasaray.
Yeah, that's true, actually. That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Victoria Pilsen. Is that Bodo Glimt?
Yeah, Bodo Glimt.
Who they got?
Olympiacos.
Olympiacos, yeah, it's a tough place to go. But then we've got Athletic Bilbao, Roma, so they're going to have Rangers and FCSB.
But we've already beat.
We've got a good chance to get into the final.
On our side of the draw, we've already beat FCSB. We've already beat Rangers. We drew with Fenerbahce away over 2 legs. You would hope. Like you said, the difficult one. You look at Roma and Bilbao. The finals in Bilbao this year, so you're maybe a bit concerned about that. And actually, the thing that I think a lot of people,
it is, isn't it? It's in their state.
I think the thing that people are worried about is just our record against sort of Spanish teams and that Sociedad. You know, even those. It's funny because the reaction today was, well, you realize Real Sociedad, they're 11th in La Liga, and you go, we're like 15th in the Premier League.
Exactly.
So let's not go into the whether you are in the league or anything like that. No, it doesn't matter for that. But do you believe, KG?
Oh, I believe. Bro, I need to chill, because I need to remember. But like again, guys, look, man, we beat City. Yeah. We dealt with Arsenal, 1 game. We're a cup side. We're an embarrassing side, but we're a cup side.
Well, it's more than 1 game, isn't it?
Well, of course. But I'm like, the main thing about we got through these games, and why not? I don't look at that as a very difficult. I don't look at that as we got harder games in the Premier League. That we got harder games in the Premier League, guys. 2 games away, Ugarte. Collier, no Ahmad, no Raz.
You're convincing yourself out of it.
Bruno.
Bruno, Ganache on the continent in Europe, bit better from Ganache.
European
Ganacho. European gets goals.
You went Ugarte, Collier.
No Ahmad.
No Ahmad. I was thinking about Ahmad. It was just the Ahmad. No Ahmad is crazy because he can change it, but European Hoyland, Ganacho,
Let's talk about 2 separate Hoylands. That's what's crazy.
European Hoyland, bro.
We're so shit. We're gonna go. To be fair, Euros Hoyland, the record is strong.
The record. Bro, how united would it be?
Let me look how strong that record actually is. We're just
European Rasmus.
Well, and also, this is the kind of discussion we were having. We were saying that, so the way we would play Spurs is if, they got to the final, which isn't a guarantee, but we had painted out this scenario in our collective brains where we were like, the idea of playing Spurs 4 times in 1 season, beating them the only time when it truly matters, which is to win a trophy, knocking them out of European competition.
That would be...
qualifying for Champions League in the process, and also this was the other part of it. KG was saying, if we finish where we are right now, like 14th, 15th in the Prem, but we won the Europa League and we qualify for the Champions League, what would you do to Arsenal fans, KG?
I would tell them we've had a better season.
100%, and I would be right there.
Bro, you don't even understand how from 16th, used from the 16th year, I would tell them, we've had a better season. Because
Correct.
if you tell me in our most scum, if anyhow, yeah, with what happened to me today, you lot will see it all makes sense. I said, if we win this damn competition, this intro, I want it in reverse. I want a whole, everybody that showed up today, I need to see them again. Because I'm telling you now, yeah, Man United have been through it. We've been through the mires. Like, this season has been probably the darkest season for any Man United fan in the modern era. This has been horrible. We know, like, we're even trying to mentally prepare ourselves for the weekend. I watched you lot's preview, very good by the way, but painful. It got to the part where, for the first time, guys, I had to switch off. I switched off. Switched off, mate. Switched off. Go and listen to you, lads.
Well, I've got to do a road trip tomorrow before I come out to the studio, so don't watch that either. Then.
Yeah, no. I know. No, road trip. I watch here because I always. The thing is, I watch here, but then it's like when it gets too much, like
too honest, too serious, too real. Too much like reality. When it gets too much, when the reality kicks in, you just remove yourself.
I've got to say, that's too much for me. I can't do it now. I'm gonna go listen to another sport. I'm gonna go in wrestling. I'm gonna do wrestling.
Yeah, we're checking on NBA.
Yeah, the Rock's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Yeah, because it's, bro. What about you guys though? Since I'm talking about me, you know me, always the first crackhead. To be honest, where are you guys on the belief?
I looked at it. I am not gonna lie. I have to be honest. I did have a little look, and a few feelings went around. Just a. That's interesting. Look at that. I mean, look at that. I did a bit of that.
Did you approach it like Penta would? Did you do the pencil walk?
I didn't do the pencil walk. But what I did do, I did something more crackheadish. But it's not going to come out until a couple of days before we play Arsenal, and it was before I even saw the draw. I've already said loud we're going to win the Europa League to the Arsenal fans.
So have I.
Said it. Yeah, I told him straight. I said, listen. I said, guess what's going to happen at the end of this season? I said, because all through the shoot, he's giving it the whole. Shout out, Alex. He's giving it the whole. Yeah, enjoying the relegation thing. Just doing the snidey thing. So I've just told him, here's what's going to happen. I will see you in the summer. It's going to be nasty work. My team's going to finish 15th, 16th. How's it going to make you feel when we're discussing what away trips we want in Europe? I've told him straight. I told him. You know that thing we were laughing about?
Yeah,
I did it. I done it. And then he even went.
Oh my God, what is saying?
100%. And he even said, spoiler alert, he even said, Flex, I have to stop this. I don't know how you've got this unique ability to turn all of these L's that Man United taken in these stats for what the show was. You're turning them into positives. Because I'm doing the whole, I'm doing Jurgen Fleck. Oh, well, of course they voted for us. We're massive. This is basically everybody expects you to be shit. No one's actually shocked that you can't get over the line. Absolutely. The fact that Man United 15th is a bigger story. It's a bigger story. And then I cut my story short. I also went on to say, we're going to win the Europa League. This was before I saw the draw.
I did it as well.
I saw the draw. And you saw the draw. So I saw the draw today. First of all, I was going AZ Alkmaar, Sociedad. I probably prefer Alkmaar. But you say that, they did knock out Galatasaray, like you said, Owen. So, interesting. But when it came through and I thought we were going to be meeting Spurs maybe in the quarters. By the way, it was happening. When I saw that we're on completely different sides. Completely different sides. This moment in time. And I thought, well, this Manchester United side, Europe, it's not been great. But one thing we do, no matter how shit we are, is we jing bang our way through rounds. I don't know how. We jing bang our way through games. Absolutely. And I don't know how in Europe in cup competitions. And I'm like, these criminals, this is something that is it's a positive, it's a double, what do you call it? A double-edged sword, whatever you want to call it, a negative into a positive. They're criminal week in, week out. Like you say, the league, shocking. Yeah. But if there's one thing these criminals might be able to do, it's jing bang rounds.
Get scumbag.
They win a Europa League on points, basically. If this was a boxing, you know what I mean? They win it on points. You go, a couple of those judges' decisions, they're a bit.
They probably shouldn't have.
Who was the judge about that? Yeah, there's a couple of rounds there. I'm not sure how they got points on that one, and that's what United might do. You know, let's be honest. Coventry
is a prime example of that. Of I'm embarrassed, and I remember even in the commentary one, I was saying to the guys, like, guys, we're still in it, you know. And every watch along that we do when we're doing a match, and I'm going, Owen, scores. It's only 1-0. Only 1-0 down. Still in this one, you know.
KG, look at how we're still in the FA Cup. We played one of the worst teams in the league, and Harry Maguire scored a goal that was offside. You know what I mean? It was offside. And we're so shameless. We're like, oh, that's how it goes, isn't it? Unlucky Leicester. You know what I mean? Ugh, difficult. And you know what? I'm not fully on the belief at the moment, I will say, because I'm still like, I don't trust them or whatever. But if we get through against Real Sociedad, then I do think there'll be a lot of people going, shit, we might actually do it, you know? We might actually...
Mate, I'm telling you now.
You can't help it. It's not that shit. You gotta believe. You gotta believe.
Yeah.
It would have been that awful that you may as well just believe, though, innit?
Don't even forget about the other cup. Don't even forget about the other cup as well.
Well, we did a double.
If any, no, I swear to God, yeah.
We're doing the double.
No, if we ever did anything stupid like that, if we ever done a double, yeah, I don't even know how to. I wouldn't know how to respond. I honestly, I don't think you lot have seen me reach like Super Saiyan 5 of shamelessness, but that's how bad. You know, it's better for the league. It's better for all content creators that we don't win anything, because they don't want to see that. I'm afraid of what I'm going to be with that. I'm afraid of myself with that level.
This is why he hung up. Because he got into this school of thought. He started to get worried, because I think I went, can you imagine, KG, in our banter era, we're worse than we've ever been in Premier League history. We haven't been this bad since like the 70s, since we got relegated. And if you could say as bad as we are, we've won a trophy for the last 3 consecutive seasons. Could you imagine?
Surely that's not going to happen. Surely we're going to get our comeuppance where it's like we get what we deserve, which is just nothing.
We're terrible.
Guys, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Have you got the we're going to do this button?
Wait,
KG, have you still got we're going to do this?
No, I don't want Don Robbie in it. I don't want Don Robbie in it.
Curse it. No, don't want anything to do with it. I'm going to bring someone to the table here, yeah, of something you said earlier. European Rasmus. Guys, this season, 8 Europa League games, 5 Europa League goals. So he's in form. And if I go to the Champions League of Rasmus for Man United, which obviously last season, he played 6 games and scored 5. So just that record alone, 8-5, 5-8, and 5-6.
But the perfect counterbalance to that, Flex, is European Onana. And European Onana.
Oh, that's nasty work. That's really nasty.
It's true. It's true.
That's reckless. Have you got that? That's reckless.
Yeah. I can.
Fucking reckless. That's fucking reckless. You're gonna get me yellow.
European. But do you know what the positive is? Do you know what the positive is?
Wait a minute.
Do you know the positive? I'll go back. Wait a minute.
Wait.
How do you counterbalance European Onana? You have European Bayern, who plays in goal in the Europa League now, doesn't he? He started playing Europa League. Yeah, but this could be a while though, couldn't it?
I saw him doing the mad comeback
stretching. Yeah,
have you seen footage of Bayern?
Yeah, Bayern, he was doing that.
He's been stretching.
Yeah. Big stretches, bro. Big frame, bro. In the gym, bro. Medicine balls, bro. Yeah.
Oh, I need to see that.
European ready was the hashtag underneath.
Look how desperate I am, bro. I'm actually looking at Bayern.
Why are you searching for Bayern Deer pictures?
Bayern Deer recovery pics.
We're a mess.
Yes.
We're a
Bayern Deer stretch, bro.
we are.
Look what I'm looking at. I never thought I'd see the day. That I'm watching Bayern Deer come back.
I know. That is it. That is the truth.
On the medicine ball.
This is who we are. Bro. This is who we are.
That's gotta be the depths of. That's gotta be the depth. We're in the depths of hell. We're in the pits of hell. We're in the pits of hell. 100%. Yeah. I've never typed in Bayern Deer and checked.
Well, because he's our only savior in the Europa League. That's Owen's brought up the fact that Onana's is not it. KG, the year of INEOS. It's your time. It's your
happy anniversary, guys. Happy
anniversary, everybody. Happy anniversary. That's true. We should mark this every year.
It's been a tough year.
By something. Been a tough year. There's been a lot that's gone on. Me and Owen had our say earlier on in the morning. Obviously, we'll chip in. But KG, like you said, you haven't really delved into this, as they say.
Yeah.
What are you saying a year into INEOS? Are you INEOS sympathizer? Are you a Glazer protector? Are you an INEOS protector?
Even though I've been blocked by the 1958, I'm not like I'm.
Same.
Like,
Have you yourself been blocked as well?
Yeah, I tried to.
What was it?
I tried to retweet the protest. Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Yeah. So, but we're united, and we want to.
I don't know if I have. Let me check if
Owen,
I have.
I bet Owen gets away with it.
I probably haven't.
Tax. KG is the tax. It's the tax.
No,
let's have a look.
If Owen's not going to be, he's not going to be. He's not going to be. It is. But is it an underbelly thing? Is it an underbelly thing though? Because you got to look at it. Me and KG are both.
You're not blocked, mate. Not blocked. Not blocked. So
is it an underbelly privilege thing?
God.
But is it a privilege thing? Is it? Well, you have to ask yourself. He's on the same channel as us. He's on the same channel as us. Is that it's an underbelly thing?
So, yeah.
He's on the same channel.
So what is it then? No, I'll leave that with you. I'm just asking.
What's that thing? It's a sickness. It's a sickness. I can't believe he's not blocked. A little part of me.
You know how bad it is? I want to report him that he's not blocked.
Yeah.
I want to get hold of the 1958, which I can't.
No,
because I'm blocked. You know that this guy called Owen, he's also not blocked.
No, he's running his account, but you miss one, mate. Don't know why, but
keep it equal, mate. Keep it fair. Keep it fair, mate.
Anyway, on.
Nah, man. If you're going to discriminate properly, bro.
Also, bro. I want equality, bro.
What kind of discrimination is this, bro? We need equality in the discrimination.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna single us all out, right?
I don't know if this is going to make it to the internet. Someone clicked this code at the moment United View realised they were banned and realised that Owen wasn't. That's crazy. Nah, man, move, man. Why is Owen not banned?
And that's then. You know what the killer is? I want what they want. I want change, mate.
Exactly. You're just not allowed to with them. I don't know.
Anyway, so back to it though, because I've been football catfished.
Yeah,
we've been catfished. Yeah, been football catfished. And we should have known. We should have known. Actually, there was something that Owen did. He read out the declaration of Sheikh Jassim. And what was his thing called again? The bid and Carvey was speak about it for so long. No, I don't know if it's Carvey that not. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but there was a group their group and their plan for Manchester.
Oh yeah, the day one plan thing.
Yeah,
the day one. You know the manifesto. Their manifesto was
call him back. Okay, he was like, call him back. Get Jassim in.
Yeah, get Jassim. Call back Jassim. Yeah. They had a manifesto. And I remember because we had some conversations about it. Owen goes, they said, we want to put the man. After reading someone else's manifesto, someone had done their work. And you know, if you do a presentation and they say any questions, but they've kind of really answered all the questions you probably have. So there's nothing really to say at the end of the presentation. For the Manchester one, they came there after that amazing presentation. They goes, we're going to put the Manchester back in Manchester. He said,
whatever that means. The Manchester back in Manchester United, yeah.
I want to put the Manchester back in Manchester United. They've removed most of the locals out of Manchester United. They put hike the ticket prices of everyone else. Bro, they've taken so much of Manchester out of Man United. It's incredible that even you're hearing lines like rotten to the core. Not even Dan Gore 2024, bro. This is the new one, bro. Rotten to the core from top to bottom. Yeah, this is all you're hearing. Now, how is that possible? This is guy that's supposed to be Manc born and bred. I think that song's a curse now because the last Manc born and bred guy, he's in Aston Villa living his life. The other Manc born and bred guy said we should have the same ticket prices as Fulham, bro. They don't even recognize our own players. They don't even recognize. They're like, oh, who are you? What do you mean, who are you?
What do you do here is crazy to the women's captain. That's crazy.
I played
been here for time. Big Katie Zellum, like it's mad.
I played for the club.
Yeah, it's mad.
Like,
it's mad.
You have to understand
it's tone deaf. It's just tone deaf, bro.
No, everything they've done, yeah. And did they go to CAFs? You know, did they pull up?
I think
They better have.
did.
I think
Oh, no,
I think
Dennis
members.
Law.
I think members did.
Yeah.
I think.
No, did
I'm not
like,
sure. I'm
all
not
of that
sure.
lot?
I'm
No,
not
no, I
sure
don't even know if
team
they
went.
went. They didn't. Jim didn't even go to Dennis Law's one.
I can't remember. I know that he
Dennis
went
Law's
to. But this might have been last year. He went to the Munich thing last year. I remember
No,
he
I'm
definitely
not
went to
talking
that.
about. I'm talking about important, like things that supposed, especially when you talk about just how we look publicly. You know, there must be someone that does public relations says, "Look, we've had a stinker. There's a lot of things we just look really bad at. I think
Yeah, we need to improve here.
Dennis Laws. I think you should this is important. It needs to show that we're serious. We're still connected with a club, and you know we respect the history, the fabric of this club. We're talking about how do you? It's unspoken. Like, of course
Have
you're
they done one thing? Have they done one thing good? So we did it this
Yeah,
morning.
that
to
was the
think of
question,
One
yes,
thing.
yeah.
That's a great
Can you
question,
think of one thing? Doesn't matter how minute, how whatever. Can you think of one thing or decision that they have taken that has been good?
Yeah, they all go. They got that right, or that was good.
Yeah.
Rashi, Sancho, Anthony. I think there's a. I think that's gonna in the long term.
Exits.
In the long term, that's gonna be a beneficial move to us. Like Anthony, I don't think.
What about
Anthony's
structurally? What about structurally?
No.
That's squad wise and how to trim the squad.
Oh yeah,
Have they done anything
I
structurally?
still haven't seen. You've been to Carrington. Does that look nice? The new.
It is better. That is better. I'll be honest. That bit is
not
better.
finished yet, though.
And it's not even finished. Yeah, there's a bit that
they're in the bit. It was initially for the women's team, wasn't it? Like where they're actually like training and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they've moved the training pictures as well, so you can see the work that is being done. And one side there is a bit that has been done, like on the side where the big 4G pictures are and stuff. That you can say, okay, this is interesting. Okay, money's gone in there.
Yeah.
So it's slight, but yeah.
I would say definitely like the outgoings has been good. Personally, like I don't think you could change my mind on that. Even though like these players, yes, they're doing well and having they're having their moment. But if that can raise money for the club, because let's have it right. As much as we're saying, you know, we could have tried Anthony, I don't think he's getting goals and stuff because his team doesn't score anyway. I don't think Rashford at this club not invigorated and just still wanted to go.
It was over. Yeah, it
would have
been
beneficial. And then Sancho, well, your Chelsea's can see what's going on with Sancho, right? I think bringing in that kind of money, I think is good. We'll see how good that Kone kid is. That's a Vivell signing apparently. We'll see how good like some of these youngsters. I think Ugate's been a good signing, even if people have changed their mind on him so far. I think that's been good. So again, some stuff you won't be able to tell just yet. But then I'm hopeful. I'm like honestly, and let's say if we do end up winning a cup, then you might be able to argue, getting rid of Ten Hag and then bringing in a new guy who salvaged our Europa season because we was coming out of the competition with Eric Ten Hag. Let's be fair. If it works and we win it, then yeah, they'll say that was a good decision.
But the revisionism for the Eric thing would be, he would have figured it out. We're a cup team anyway. You know, he got 2 cups already.
We didn't lose a game in the Europa.
Yeah,
under 3 managers, we didn't. We didn't
exactly.
lose.
So it's not the
manager.
manager.
At the same time, Eric hadn't won a game in Europe for Manchester United in like close to a calendar year.
Yeah, it's mental. Yes, when we won that first one on the route,
it was like,
oh my god, a year.
It's been a year since we won a game in Europe.
The revision is crazy.
But I don't think you'll be able to like honestly, if this could be it. Just again, you can only answer that question truly at the end of the season to see what's happened here. If we get relegated,
can I read this to you?
Go ahead.
I read this out on the show earlier on.
Yeah.
Good friend of the channel and mine, Scott Saunders. Shout out Scott. He spit 90 minutes. Yeah. He wrote this, and I thought it was interesting. Right. Let's just tell. I'm just going to read this to you and say thoughts. Yeah. What do you think to this? Yeah. Oh, and actually, you got it there, innit? Yeah. Right. If INEOS hadn't stepped in, United was not going to the Qatar bid. People forget this. The full sale was not an option unless they put up 10 billion. That bid was 40% short of the asking price. If INEOS weren't here, the Glazers would have most likely sold a chunk of the club to a US private equity firm. You don't want to imagine how much worse that would have been. That would be likely the old ways that got United into the mess, continuing with more financial backing to extend it by a period of years. INEOS have made INEOS basically have made mistakes, but are working with the intention to rectify United's long-term standing problems. For me, that's very important. It's a long way off and painful decisions are being made, but it's all done in the interest of making the club profitable. It's like people just imagine that if Sir Jim Ratcliffe hadn't bought his shares, the Qatar bid would have automatically won and everything would be fine. It wouldn't have. The more likely alternative would have been no intention to fix United at all, because it would have been these nice one, Owen. It would have been these private investment funds, investment banks, hedge funds who are Americans or whoever else who don't give a shit about United, who wouldn't have taken the front of house of trying to change the sporting dynamics of the team and the structure and just continue as were. So what he's saying is it's been shit. There's some difficult moments. They're getting things wrong. I get that. But they are making these decisions with the view of actually improving Man United.
Yeah, no, I can see it, man. They're addressing the wage structure. They are addressing the wage structure. They want to sell for the right amounts as well. They want to bring in young players, sell correctly. You know, even that Mason Greenwood one might end really well for us, because we got the 50% sell-on clause, right? So we'll get money from that. Mason Greenwood is going to play at a big club at some point. You know, even the PR around him, he's having another child. Things look way better than they did look how many months ago, and you thought this guy was the football pariah. So again, they're making certain decisions that in the now looks terrible. Like the Dan Ashworth one looks bad. There's a lot of things that they're gonna make mistakes, and they have made mistakes along the way. I think the way they've communicated the changes have stunk. But then I can agree with the statement of, you know what, at least somebody is trying at this club. 19 years of neglect, 20 years of neglect under the old regime, and you now have someone at least looking at the books and saying, yeah, that's not right. Because even when you look at the Rashford, and I won't be surprised if Bruno soon gets pushed out or another player gets pushed out, because you're on too much money. Like, we can't be surprised of the Kobe Garnacho. I still feel like at the end of the season, one of them's gonna go. Maybe two. Like, you can't write up anything. If this club's trying to make itself profitable,
I was saying that to Owen the other day, like they're not safe, like the Kobe and
nobody's safe. But guess what? If we want our club back, if it's, you know, when you say no players bigger than the club, unfortunately, I don't want to have to sell players, but I'm resigned to knowing, well, we can't magic money from nowhere, right? If this is the PSR and the situation we find ourselves in, the club's going to make a move. And I'm hoping that all these changes are for the better in the long run. And at least there's attention to it. At least someone's saying, how do we make this team successful again? Now, it was never going to happen under the Glazers. These guys are here. It's the best of a bad situation, or the worst of the bad situation, but someone's here trying. So yeah,
I think what says a lot about it as well, I don't know if you guys saw this today, and it was something that came from, I think, a Bloomberg piece, and they were sort of saying that basically the Glazers have an option within 6 months to sell Manchester United, and if they decide to sell, they could force Sir Jim Ratcliffe to sell his stake too, which makes you go, mad. He's been duped then, hasn't he? Because he gave them £1 billion, and they could just say, you've got to sell yours as well. We're selling up shop completely. But it's not really like that, because Ratcliffe has an option to make his own offer to the Glazers first, though. So essentially, he's got first refusal, sort of kind of thing. So if someone did come in and say, "Hey, we want to buy Man United for 10 billion,"
how many years?
Whatever.
How many years?
Well, they said 6 months. I don't know if that's 6 months from now. I don't know if if they've still got 6 months.
6 months is
into
gone.
it, or if it was whatever it may be. But to me, that says then, when I looked at that, because people looked at that and said, oh, see, that's still a possibility. It was just a cash grab by the Glazers, blah, blah, blah. The most likely outcome of that is the Glazers ain't going to sell in 6 months' time. But again, part of the reason they decided to explore strategic alternatives in the first place was twofold. One, financially, we were in such a bad shape. And two, Chelsea had just been sold recently. And when Chelsea was sold to Clearlake, there was this kind of step back by a lot of people in football and went, I tell you what, football clubs go for a lot of money. I didn't think
what was Chelsea? 4 billion.
something like 4.5 billion, something like that. And and that was deemed to be overpriced at the time. They were like, oh, someone spent that amount of money on Chelsea. Oh, imagine Man United's a much bigger club than Chelsea globally. You know, then it must be double. It must be even more than that. So that's why, because that's why FSG, quickly, KG, that's why FSG also explored strategic alternatives. Remember, they said the same thing.
Yeah, they did.
Happened. Nothing happened in the end because they couldn't find the right amount of money that was out there at the time. So I think that when it says that, you know, the Glazers could sell in 6 months or whatever and force Sir Jim Ratcliffe to sell, I think that's unlikely. But the fact that he and INEOS have first refusal does display an intent, I think, on his part of, well, if I could buy more from them, if they were willing to give me more, then I would. If they were willing to give me everything, I would suggest he'd probably find a way to do it, and he probably could. He is Britain's wealthiest man. He does have enough connections with certain banks and what have you that he probably could pull that off. But then it goes back to, well, if they were going to do that, wouldn't once again sort of a Qatari bid or whatever come in and go, hey, you know, if you really are willing to sell for this amount of money,
let's test that result.
Then let's put something back in. But I just don't see it anytime soon. I just don't see that.
The reason why, like, because you said something there, and I thought not like it needs to be corrected, but it does need to be addressed. They looked for strategic alternatives, but they didn't put that money back into the club. They put that money straight into their pockets.
Yeah, that 1.2.
They didn't. That 1.2 billion. You know,
it's their piece of the pie. They're trying to reinvest.
They just literally decided. Because before, you know, it would make sense. We said they did this sell because they were trying to raise money for the club. They haven't been trying to raise money for the club. They've literally just tried to look after themselves.
Bear in mind with that, KJ, it's part of the agreement deal for Sir Jim Ratcliffe to buy in. It was that's why earlier on this year, when it was like his shareholdings increased like 2% or whatever it may be, and this amount has been put into the club or this amount's been put in for the training ground, that was part of the deal. So sort of the fundraising aspect of it came from, you give us this amount for our shares that we have. Thank you very much. We'll put that in our pockets. But we still actually do need to have money put into the club. We don't want to do it. We don't want to do it. So you're going to have to do it as part of this deal. If you're willing to buy in, you have to literally pay money that we don't want to pay.
This is why, from the start, and people didn't like to hear this. Me and Owen were getting shot down on the morning shows for this, arguing with the community. Yeah. When I say the Glazers have played a blinder in this whole thing, what Owen just described for us there is exactly why. Let's have this right. The Glazers didn't sell this portion of Man United, like you said, KG, because they wanted to raise money for the club to do whatever. The Glazers sold it because they realized it's decayed so much. They've got to their threshold and their limit of extraction. We can no longer keep extracting now because it's actually nothing left. It actually might fall down. Like there's still got nothing left. Do you know what I mean? The club's rotting. And in order to take it forward, it needs minority investment. It needs help. It needs investment because we don't want to spend that money. They've got the money to do it. They've always had the money to do it. But again, they're greedy. We know what the Glazers are. So what they've done is offered out a small. It's not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong.
He didn't even realize that he said it as well. He said,
"Yeah, not wrong, mate.
Sorry,
not wrong, mate."
Because I understand why you not. It just
that's the true feelings, though. You're a real fan, mate.
No, he just
hope your kids ain't about, mate.
Talk about no filter as well. He just said it and he went, I can't believe I said it.
Yeah, the whole video might get demonetized. The whole thing might be gone now. Because I've never said that on a YouTube video, so I don't know how it works.
I
don't know how it works.
No,
I have to go back and post.
It's hidden in the stream. It's hidden in the stream. They gotta be really looking for us.
They got
the
mad alerts. People got the mad filters.
Well, there was this kind of, he said it, and me and Flexible sort of give a look and just say, I think he just. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Even me.
But listen, we're not saying it's not a fitting description. To be honest,
absolutely,
it's just no filter in it. It's just what happens. But in the context of what we're talking about, we'll allow you. But sorry if we offended anyone, because some people are very offended by that word. But listen,
I know it's big. It's a real.
But when talking about the Glazers, it's
feels appropriate.
Sometimes.
I'm telling you, these guys done something so criminal. Yeah, you can't do it in football anymore.
You can't do it no more.
It's not allowed. They said, I don't think you can do that. Like someone, they made a law and said, no. Hold on, wait a minute.
We're not having this again.
Yeah,
they literally did do. Wait a minute. Yeah. Can't buy.
No, wait a minute. Wait.
Change the rules.
Do you know, that's actually becoming one of my favorite sound effects, you know? Bro, that wait a minute one is just brilliant, you know? Like,
yeah, it's good. It's good.
No, wait a minute. Wait.
And the other one where he's talking to me. That must have been DR.
Hold on, wait a minute, Flex.
That's when he goes on to about, you know, you listen, you all said in the summer, that, you know, Eric Ten Hag, this and there, you know what I mean? You all said that. Flex.
And look, shout out the UV community, because I don't know if you've experienced this as well, KG. If you've got sound effects, then people start like messaging you going, you have to go on DR today because he said one and you have to go get it. I like those two come from, I can't even remember who it was. They messaged me and went, you've got go on DR, go find this one. It's really, really good.
When Robbie does it all the time. I don't know what's like or best bit, but especially on DR, because there's so many of us trying to make points or whatever. And he's got it in for all of our teams, and we always come for his. As soon as he sees a sniff of Abby said this thing before, whatever, or she's trying to get, or Matisse is trying to say this, or AGT. No, but wait a minute. No, wait a minute. And Matisse literally goes, is it your team that's played? Is it? Do you know what? Don Roberth. Do you know what? And they all get frustrated because Robbie goes, oh, wait a minute.
Bro, today he hit us with it's all in our hands. So he said if they beat West Ham and then Man City, he's done it all in our hands. Nah, listen, Don Robbie, man.
I hope you said it literally isn't, though. It's
I was like, I said, I can't. It's all in your hands again. Because he tried to.
Is it in their hands? Because also, if they beat them at Anfield, then they would go. Is it actually all in their hands?
It looks they have a better run. Man City. I'm looking at Liverpool's run versus that run, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Did you ask him about the Martinelli clip that's been floating around?
The worst take in football. One of the worst takes in football.
Did you get a chance, or was the pressure applied to you too much?
No, I got finished today. Listen, but I've got that video stopped in my mind. One thing I did notice is they Arsenal's Champions League run.
Probably have to get Real Madrid next round, mate. After this,
I'm not gonna lie.
Imagine they beat Real Madrid.
Anyhow,
Karen ever says.
That's the best one when he does it. When he does it properly. We play that one more time. I think he's in trouble. I think he could go.
Mbappe, no. Bellingham and all them guys. Did you see what he did to Gavadio? Did you see what happened to Gavadio?
Yeah, but can he do that to Saliba? Can he do that to Gabriel?
Have you not seen the heritage? Have you not seen the heritage of the league? Have you not seen heritage, bro?
Halamadi, bro.
You know, I say
that says so much about us, though, doesn't it? That we're going, Real Madrid to play at Arsenal, blah blah blah, and we're going, Real Sociedad's going to be a difficult one for us.
That's what I say. That's what they say. They're watching us. They go, look at these idiots. Look at them.
They're like, we're playing Real Madrid. They win the Champions League every year. We're going. But I tell you what, going to San Sebastian.
No, wait a minute.
Difficult.
But you know what's so mad? Exactly. All the other teams, any other Premier League side that was in here, like the traditional Arsenal, Chelsea, even Chelsea. Liverpool, they would feel so confident. Aston Villa would feel confident about winning this fucking cup. And we're here doing up.
Villa, they did.
Like, no, I'm saying we're here doing this nonsense in this Europa when look at it. Bergie would be rubbing his hands together. He wouldn't be there anyway.
Yeah,
but that is absolute.
Flex didn't recognize the badges earlier on.
Exactly.
Recognize some of the badges.
Like, is that who? Is that what? That's what we're in.
Are you telling me we shouldn't be thinking about? Could be in that final. Look at that. That is. Oh my goodness.
Well, but the problem is, I do agree though. If we're gonna take out our fan emotion from it, we do have to look at the state of us. You do.
I don't want to.
No, I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to, and that's up to you. But for the purposes of this show, well, we don't need to go back to Europa League. We've done that already.
I don't care. We can win it.
Of course we can.
£100 says we can.
Yeah, that's
KG,
crazy.
right?
You've gone straight in. You ain't learned a thing, bro. You just said you're not
I
doing
have.
that this year.
I
So why
have.
have you bet £100?
I saw the draw, mate. I haven't done it yet, but I'm getting.
It's not official.
Oh, you're going to?
Not official. I thought I was driving.
Even just thinking about it, bro. You just probably still
that's
finished
why I
off
put
just
the
paying
phone
what you owe
down.
from last year.
That's why I put the phone down. I said, Owen, getting excited. Gonna have to go.
But I wasn't convincing you. I was not as if I was going, KG, do it.
I don't need convincing. We were just chatting, and I was
Convince
like,
yourself.
I convinced myself in that conversation. I was like, Owen, oh my God, it's happening. I'm starting to believe. I gotta go.
That's wild.
That's exactly how it's literally. I'm starting to believe I have to go. Like, actually, let's do some point scoring. Can we call it point scoring section, please?
Yeah, let's
Can we
do
have a little jingle? Point scoring. You know, like a nice little. Can we create a jingle for this? Because
we should do that.
We do it. We need a point scoring jingle.
We do.
Yeah, because we all do it. Yeah, and guess what? We're back.
Go on. This means that you got the first one because it's fresh in your head and you want to get it out. So
I said a while ago. I said a while ago. Just want to win games. Don't care about how.
That's what it is. This is the point scoring jingle.
Nope. Yeah. But we might need a song, something embarrassing. You know, like your.
I know what you mean. Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. Anyway, I said, I don't care. System, any of that crap. I just want to win games. Everyone said to me, no, hold on, wait a minute. They said, this is what they want. They want a style. This is Manchester United. Yeah. A style of play. I direct. Don't even care. As long as you can see a vision. So guess what? A guy comes in and says, hey guys, got 3 at the back vision actually. I can see it and you should be able to see it when I play it. But I have a vision. Vision more important than the points. Everyone said, I don't. Now, all of a sudden, guess what? No one gives a shit about the vision. Change the vision. Get us over the line. I know you have a style of play. Delete that style of play. Win games. Hold on, that sounds familiar. That sounds like. Is that what? No way. No, it can't. It can't be. It cannot be. Are you telling me the truth? Then guess what? Another Dallo Wan-Bissaka. Would you believe Wan-Bissaka has more GA than Dallo? Than that every parcel, bro. Parcel force Dallo, every Dallo. What's the other one? That terrible one? Anything when the packages are not likely to come.
I don't even call it anymore. It's every.
Oh yeah, that is every. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
DPD. No, UPS. Sorry,
UPS. All the other
Royal Mail
things are available.
Other couriers are available. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But this is what I'm saying, bro. We've gone and we're all. I'm guilty of this as well because guess what? Remember that thing about modern keeper? Do you not remember the modern keeper talk?
Yeah.
We need someone that keep footballs, and Owen was there. Owen was probably the biggest defender. The Gea guy was saying, "Listen, I know the game's moved on, keeping the ball out of the net. You don't know what you're talking about, Owen. You don't know this. The game's moved on. Now, guess what? Everyone wants a goalkeeper that can. We don't even care about the distribution of buying.
No, we don't care about the distro. Just go back to being unstable.
KG, listen, and this is where this is coming from because I told KG about this earlier on. I could not believe it this morning, right? When we were told, because it was about the flip-flop shit again, right? And yes. I could not believe we were being told, don't go to wait before you give your opinion on something. Wait before you make a decision on something. But just know that if you do, you will be called a fence sitter and you don't want to share your opinion. Now you're saying, don't share your opinion. Is that what we're really saying? We're saying that. And the reason you have to sit on the fence and not give your opinion is because once you give it, you can't change your mind. Again, these weird invisible rules that for some reason nowadays exist of, I tell you what, I've seen a bit more information. I've got a bit more info. More times passed. I used the analogy earlier on. I've just been hired for this job. Your CV, you look great. Here's your targets for the next 12 months. We'll touch base in 6 and we'll see what's happening. 6 months later, boom, boom, boom. You haven't hit any of your targets. We're going to let you go just before your probation ends. Are you flip-flopped on me? No, you haven't done your job, what we brought you in to do. So we've changed our minds on you because guess what? That's how the world works. That's how life works. You're not stuck in the mud.
I'll raise you one better. Flex was minding his business one day, watching a game, and they said to, and Flex goes, should he change his style? Should he adapt it just a little bit? And guess what? He was met with, as Flex coined the phrase again, I was.
Only
5 weeks later, everyone coming up with the Flex special saying,
this guy, every
I thought I was gonna make it through.
Show.
And you know what? This time
we even showed him how to press the moon. We showed him on the keypad last time. Press the moon.
Yeah, as the moon's been pressed. The moon's been pressed, and I need to remember to turn it off.
Yeah, no, now it has. But we're saying
too late.
We showed you. Before.
Yeah, apologies.
But you're right.
Yeah,
no,
but everyone's come back. Everyone's come back and said, everyone's coming back and saying what you said 5 to 6 weeks ago.
100%.
It's a disgrace.
And I haven't even, and to be honest with that one, out of just being so mad we're losing, I haven't even, and plus, you know what I'm like. In the moment, I'll be a bit petty. Like the day after that, I carried it into the Trinity. Remember, we did the next Trinity. I was like, a couple of days ago. Well, you know, everyone was saying to me, nail to, and you lot were laughing at me saying, oh, he's doing Jurgen Fleck, nail to the cross. You lot were saying it. Yeah. And you're right. Because I'm not really that guy, I haven't really brought that up because I'm just focusing on all the other shit. But it is ironic, isn't it? It is ironic. Like, I'm back to the thing what Owen was saying about the flip-flop thing and the fence-sitting thing. That's what I'm saying. And someone said in the chat earlier, flip-flop flex has a ring to it. Triple F, cool, it's great, it's funny. But let's apply it properly because that's what we're saying. What you lot are basically telling me to do is, because I said that thing before, even though we can all see that it's something different now, make sure you don't change your mind because we're going to call you Triple F. We will call you
flex.
Fell forward flex as well. Another triple F. I like that. And on the other side of it, when I'm like, I don't know, man, he's kind of doing all right. I don't know. I need to see a bit more. He's a fence flex. Double F.
Oh, you are just
because remember, I used to be get off the fence flex. So basically, what they are saying to me is shut down channel. Don't. Because shoot, I'm not allowed to say that a strong opinion on this and then be like, oh, actually that was wrong. And I'm not allowed to say, gonna wait to see how this thing plays out. So I've got no opinion. So I may as well be silenced.
No, but you know what? The criminals that get away with this, and we spoke about it, me and Owen spoke about it. You see, because we say our ideas on the mains, we say how we feel here, People think we can't see what they're writing in the comment section.
KG, I'm 2 steps ahead of you because I'm on the video right now. I'm literally got it.
Your comments. And I'm telling you right now, match view, anything. I see the people that like we concede a goal and then they tell us exactly what they think. And then guess what? We win the game and all of a sudden they didn't say that. Mate, I saw you.
Which one is it?
I want to know. I'm letting you know. I saw you, and they know who they are. All those people that come out pointing the finger, they know who they are, bro. Enough's enough, bro, because we have to deal with it week in, week out because we're on the platform and say how we feel. But and everyone's full. This week, let's just get to the game quickly. This week is going to be such a significant week in Amrim Ivar having the fans and totally losing them. No, having the fans and totally losing them. I think
if it was back-to-back losses, I do think,
brother, I think we might win against Everton. We drop points at the Ipswich game. I've got a win. I've got win draw. No, but then do you know what could even be
lost
worse?
Win. But I lost at Everton.
What's even worse? Draw loss, pandemonium. Draw loss.
If we lose to Ipswich at home.
Well, I predicted. Owen knows my prediction of what our.
You think we're gonna lose?
That fan view with all of us. I've given it Word for word.
Yeah,
exactly
I told Kate earlier on, he was like, because it's you two tomorrow in the studio. And I went, well, yeah, we'll see how that goes. And I went, but by the way, Wednesday, it's a special Trinity match for you. And KG went, he just went one word, he went, Armageddon. He went, Armageddon. He went, Armageddon.
How is Ipswich, Kate? KG is Ipswich. 11 for 11, are they better than us? Ed Sheeran. And you know you're gonna go into things that is not even linked to the pitch. Ed Sheeran, baby, I will love you. You know, how's that? What's that?
Your legs don't work like they used to before.
Look, they're not working like they used to before. They don't. You know when he said to you,
I'm in love with the shape of you.
He don't deserve water. Flex took away water from Onana. He said he doesn't deserve water, bro.
Doesn't deserve water. No. I mean, we don't even need to get into the Xerxes, what he called Joshua Xerxes.
I apologize for that one. I said sorry.
I don't remember what he called him. Oh, what do you call him? Oka.
Oka.
And I've never even seen Shrek fully through. I have not even seen it. But I just know this slow. We're big and slow and can't do nothing.
We're not making it through that match. I swear to God, we are not making it. No,
but KG, I'm gonna do a U. We'll beat Ipswich. I'm gonna do a U. Like, we're not losing that game or drawing. We won't. We'll lose tomorrow. I'll tell you that for free.
I'm telling you now. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, just quickly. I have to let you know because it is just me and you tomorrow. I'm extremely I'm in the full mode. Like, I've told myself we ain't winning this game.
I think we're gonna win.
Okay, so already, I don't know how you're gonna be. I don't go flex, man. Just believe. I'm not in the mood. No, I'm not in the mood. I won't be able to. I've got what I think. Until it becomes not that, then you can laugh at me and say that's why you got to believe flex. But whilst it's not going the way, this is 0-0. I don't want to hear nothing. Like I'm in a bad mood.
Me and you.
I am. Yeah, I'm in a bad mood already about this game.
Me and you,
which is really bad of me. But
me and you are gonna have issues on that. I know
we
it.
are. Yeah, we are. Because I am gonna be proper negative Nancy, negative Nelly, whatever you say.
I know.
I am.
Well, that's not even a problem. It's when we get into the last one.
And KG will start laughing as well. You know what I mean? If we concede, he'll start doing the.
And really, this is wrong with me. It's wrong of me, but I know what type of emotion. I feel like if it goes wrong, you're going to take the brunt of it, KG, as well.
I know I am.
Because I might turn to you and go, you see, you had faith in this shit. It's people like you. It's you that I might do that.
Yeah. I already told you. I've told Owen exactly how this match goes.
Yeah.
And it's just us two. Is there anyone else to deal with
it's just us two. I might, to be fair, I might shout myself, actually, but it's just us two right now. So
maybe Marcel might help it because then you'll cuss both of us.
I'm in a bad place. I'm not gonna lie. Episode 53 of the Trinity podcast.
That's like note to end on.
Yeah. Like I said, I've got to do a road trip tomorrow morning, guys. And I'm not feeling confident. So if you feel this is too negative, I shouldn't really tell you not to watch our content, but
give it a watch.
That's how you're feeling. Just go on there and drop a like and watch the first 30 seconds, and then you'll probably see
ads and watch the ads.
Yeah. Smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Subscribe to Owen Wrestle News 3655555. Subscribe to KG Retro Sports. Make sure you guys do all of that good stuff. The links in the video description below. Tomorrow, see you there, man. We'll. Oh, and I'm on the buttons as well. I got this. Big up to each and every one of you. Hopefully KG actually, I want to take all the I told you so's from KG. I would love to just sit there humble going, fair play. I don't want to be right. Please don't prove me right, Man United. Please. We're out of here. Peace.